It's exciting to show you in a new way how the compensation plan works. So I'm going to jump right into that. Most of you are familiar, once again, I'm going to give you that quick review. Most of you are familiar looking at the compensation plan in this format, right? The doTERRA compensation plan, the retail, fast start bonus, hi there, the power of 3 team bonus, and then you jump over into the uni-level organizational bonus where there are levels and the many ranks that are available. And then also the deeper pools where you make bigger money. And in the compensation plan, as you move through doTERRA and up the ranks, it's fun always to look at the potential earnings of the different ranks. So right here, you can see that once you hit the rank of silver and up to presidential diamond, let me back that up here a little so you can see that. This is off of the doTERRA's page of information. So, this is their information. That, this is your average annual earnings. So as a silver, you're going to earn $26,000 a year. Gold, $59,000, platinum, $115,000, and on up. So, as you move up the ranks in doTERRA, there's a lot of money to be made. And it's important to know how to structure your business and the compensation plan, structure how you place people on your team so that you can tap in to these high earnings, but do so in a way that is creating a substantial long-term income. You want to create this long-term so that, several years down the road, you're not having to scramble and work to maintain your income. For me, I got in this to create a retirement because I did not have retirement. And so that's why I got in this, the business aspect of this, because I really needed the money. How many of you are in it because you need some money? You could use some income, some residual income. Yes? Okay, yes, absolutely, right? So that's why I'm teaching you what I've learned about the compensation plan and how to structure it in a way that is powerful. And in order to do that, I am doing a series that teaches you how the compensation plan works. And I'm doing it in a little different version than what you typically see because it makes more sense. I'm basing mine on the structure of the Fibonacci sequence, number sequence, and how all of life is structured. It's basically in the form of a spiral. Life is formed in a spiral, and it has a base of mathematical equations, just like the grand man, things that you've seen that have been referred to over the years by great people who understood a lot of things. And my brain just happens to have put things together with the compensation plan in a little different way that actually makes the compensation plan, puts it together the same way as nature is put together. And so when you think about the essential oils, right, they come from nature and they are certified pure through doTERRA, CPTG. Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. Well, we also have a certified pure therapeutic grade compensation plan and way of being paid. And I want to show you how that works. So for those of you who were on here yesterday, you got to see the first part of this. And so if you haven't watched that, you can go to the Essential 5 Team Facebook page and you'll see that video. It hasn't been posted yet, but it will be, okay? So today, what I'd like to focus on is the fast start. We did that yesterday, so I'm going to focus on the power of 3 bonus and how that works in the pattern that I'm going to show you. So let me pull up an illustration for you, if I can find it. I have one. I really do. I have one for you. So all of the compensation plan is actually, let's see if I can, I have a lot going on here in the background, guys. Can you hear the pages rustling? Okay. Here is a black and white of a painting that I've done where it shows the compensation plan, and it is shaped like a spiral. And how it works is this. In the compensation plan, you have many levels, 7 levels, right? So there are 7 levels to the compensation plan, and you're paid on 7 levels. When you reach silver, you get to be paid clear down 7 levels. Well, the whole compensation plan is dependent on layers or levels, and I'm showing you how they can be structured differently. So here we go. So the way that I see it, and I'm showing you, is that instead of showing it in a chart way, I'm going to show it to you in the way of a spiral. Let me see if I can, maybe I'll use a pencil. That might be a little better here. Okay, so if you're looking at a spiral, then as the spiral goes around, each time the spiral goes around, that is a level. So the first spiral is level 1, goes around. Second spiral is level 2, and on out, okay? So your 7 levels are levels on a spiral. And the way that the compensation works, first of all, we're focusing on, I'm just going to give you that quick review of what we went over yesterday. So this right here, the 20, 10, and 5%, that is representing the fast start bonus. So with the fast start bonus, you are paid on level 1, 20%, meaning everyone that you personally enroll, you are going to receive 20%, right? On level 2, 10%. Now I'm going to flip it back to this. So when you look at it this way, on level 1, these are the people that you personally enroll. Everybody on level 1, you personally enroll these people. And when you enroll someone, you get 20% of everything that they purchase during the first 60 days in the company, okay? Then the spiral goes around and it's on your second level. Well, on the second level, the way that I'm going to teach you is like everybody is enrolled by the people on your first level who are in the second level. So your first level people enroll, and when they enroll people, they go on your second level and you're paid 10%. And then on the third level, you'll be paid 5%. That's with the fast start bonus. Now we're going to talk about that power of 3 bonus, which is a huge bonus. You start with a $50, then you can work up to a $250 and a $1,500 bonus, depending on your structure. Well, this is how you create that and how it looks on this spiral, okay? So right here, we're just going to say that this area right here is going to indicate on each level the number of people that are enrolled. So right here we're going to show the levels. Right here we're going to show the number of people enrolled. Right here is the fast start bonus. And over here I'm going to show, this is the power of 3 team bonus. My pencil's not working. I got to grab another one. Let me see if this will work. Okay, I have backups. So right here is going to be the $50 bonus, $50 Power of 3 team bonus. And then this will be the $250. And this is the $1,500. So here's the Power of 3 team bonus and what it looks like on this spiral. So as you enroll people, right here is, so you are the first person in the center of your spiral. I want a different pencil. So you're this person, and this is the center of your spiral, and this first spiral is what you do. This is all you do right here. You focus right here in the center of this whole spiral. That's your job, to focus right here. Right here is every time you enroll somebody. So if you enrolled one person, you're first of all going to receive a 20% bonus from their purchases right off the bat. But as you enroll up enough people, as soon as you enroll enough people on your first level, which I'm going to suggest that you enroll at least 5, find 5 who also do a loyalty rewards program order of at least 125 PV. If you do that, you will meet the requirements to earn that $50 Power of 3 team bonus. So let's just back up a little bit right here and look at that bonus. So this $50 bonus, how do you get it? What's the essential things that have to happen for you to get this bonus, which is what you create on your way to getting this bonus, okay? You have to start right here. So the way that you earn that bonus is by, what does it say? You need to have at least a 100 PV loyalty rewards order, or you can actually do that in 2 separate orders now. doTERRA has just changed that, but you have to have at least 100 that has processed during a month, okay? And you need at least 3 people who have done the same thing, who have a 100 PV order during the month. And the other thing that is really important is that you and everybody on your first level, all of your PV needs to total at least 600. So the team volume needs to be at least 600. Once you create this and earn that $50 bonus and make that solid, you will earn that every month. Every month, and that's significant. And in order to do that, if these 3 people had 100 and you had 100, that's only 400, so you're lacking a couple hundred, right? So this is where I like to suggest that you find at least 5 people who each have an order of at least 125 PV, because if everybody you and them have at least 500 PV or 125 PV, you're going to have enough to fully cover that 600 PV every month. In fact, you're going to have enough that even if one of those people did not make the order, it's still going to make your $50 bonus solid. So if you focus on earning that $50 bonus and making that solid, having enough people on that first level to create that solid bonus so that you are getting it every month, and then you teach those people who are on your first level how to do the same so that they then duplicate it, they do the same thing in the center of their circle, then they will enroll 5 people too. So by doing so, it's like if you enrolled 5 people or more, but you finally find those 5 people who will order at least 125 PV every month, who then do this very same thing. Just duplicate that same thing. As soon as 5 people have duplicated that, you will have on your second level, you will have 25 people. And as soon as you have helped these 5 people, supported them in educating them and helping them enroll their own people, you're not enrolling them for them, you're teaching them how to do it. So once you teach these 5 the same thing that I'm teaching you, and they duplicate the same thing, then guess what? They'll get their $50 bonus. So these people will get their $50 bonus, and you will bump up to a $250 bonus every month. And when that is duplicated one more time, on the third level, how many are you going to have? 125 people. Once you have that many people there, you will be making this every month. So the key to making the compensation plan work is for you to take care of this center, the center of that spiral. Any questions about that? So in order to earn your $50 bonus every month, your job is to share oils with enough people that you have found people that love the oils as much as you do. They want to give the deepest discounts. They want to buy through the loyalty rewards program so they can get free product just like you, and that they can have the order come every month and get free shipping points and all of the perks. And if you have them do at least a 125 PV order before the 15th of each month, they'll also get a free oil. So by doing that, they get the best deal on the oils, and it sets them up for the deepest discounts, and they can make money if they're interested. And down the road, if you set this structure up solid like this, if you set it up solid and you teach it, you'll have everything in place to build the ranks to where you build up to the rank to where you are making a huge residual income, huge yearly income, which will support you year in and year out. Where else can you create this kind of income? By, doing something right up front, working to get this solid that would, create income 10, 20, 30 years from now. In most jobs, if you're not showing up with your time, giving your time, putting your hours in, you're not getting paid. Once you set up a business with doTERRA and you get your people solid, your bonus solid in the beginning, you create a solid income that will take you into retirement. So on the next video, you're on here now live, right? Awesome. And on the next video, I'm going to show you how it works, how this same thing works with the other bonuses. Most people have a harder time understanding the deeper bonuses, on this part of the chart, the compensation plan, where there's the levels and all of the ranks and, all of that part. It's like, how does that work, right? Well, the truth is, if you understand how to set it up in the beginning to get your $50 bonus and make it solid, super, super solid, you'll have everything in place to automatically, that's what I want to say, to automatically get all of the bonuses down the road, okay? So, set that up. You can do that. And we have, like I say, a natural, awesome compensation plan that is just like the oils. It's super natural, organic, and I'm teaching you how the the plant part works in the compensation plan. It's structured just like a spiral, guys. Just like a spiral, just like a spiral. It's a plant. It's an organic plant. And so, you know, we're going to plant the seeds of the compensation plan and make them grow and nourish and water them just like, you know, the plants, so that people can increase their income and have financial freedom. doTERRA wants to be known as the company who gets the most people out of debt. In fact, at the leadership retreat, Corey Lindley said, not only that, we will be known as the company who gets the most people out of debt. Isn't that phenomenal? So we're not only concerned at doTERRA about helping people be healthy, but wealthy as well. And so the core of the compensation plan is learning how to get your $50 Power of 3 team bonus. Make it super, super solid. And then other people will know how they can duplicate that as well. So you get your solid with your 5 people doing a 125 LRP, and you get your $50 solid, teach them, they will duplicate the same. They'll have 25 people then. Each of them will get 5. 25 who will then do the same thing. It'll give you the 250. And then on around, they'll do the same thing. That'll multiply out, and you'll have 125 people on your team. And you'll get the $1,500 bonus. And that just keeps going and going and going. You wonder how people get huge teams? It's because of duplication. Duplication. So when you get out onto your 4th level, you have at least 625 people in your team. And when you get out on the 5th level, guess how many you have? 3,125. This is by simply duplicating the $50 Power of 3 team bonus, where everybody gets 5 people who are making that order consistently. And later I'll show you the income that happens because of this. It's like right now, you know, I have thousands and thousands and thousands of people on my team in 22 plus different countries, and I do not know these people. And there are hundreds who join my team every month. Am I the person enrolling them? No, I'm not. Tap into the power of duplication. Create financial freedom for yourself. Tap into the doTERRA compensation plan. You deserve to have income enough to live your dreams, and you can. Thanks for hopping on here, guys. This is Valerieann Giovanni.